Hey.
Hey. I called to see how you were doing, but they said you could have visitors, so...
Sure, yeah, come on in. Or we could go to the common room if you want to get some coffee.
I'm here about the kid.
You know about the stuff I've been seeing?
I knew you were in your head up there on the mountain. And Wes said that, you've been having, you've been seeing things. That is part of the post-traumatic stress. I'm sorry. But no, when I said that I was here about the kid, I meant Shane. Shane's
okay.
Yeah, he's fine. He's great, actually. He cleaned up at Christmas, and he's back in school now. And his grades are even up.
This is latest?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, much better in English. We were working on vocab.
Yeah, look at the comments on the bottom.
Shane is an asset to the classroom with his kind nature and sense of humor. That's my boy.
Yeah. Brody, you'll always be a part of Shane's life. He loves you. Actually, that's why I'm here, because Shane wants to come see you, but I didn't know if it was a good idea, if you were healthy enough. I mean, Shane understands that you still see things sometimes, but, because of the war. But I think he would be okay with it if you weren't 100%, but I didn't know how you would be with it.
You know that I want to see him. But I'm not sure if it's a good idea, Gigi. I don't want to scare Shane. It's bad enough me dragging him to the mountain and having him see me that way, and then at the jail when I went nuts. He comes and sees me here, sees me staring into space. I want him to feel like I'm making progress.
Whatever you think. But he really does understand, that you're still sick.
Or maybe if you came with him, you and Rex. Whatever you decide.
Brody, I think you sound good.
I'm working on it.
I don't really know much about psychiatry. I could never really afford a shrink.
No, this is the first time I've ever been to one.
So what is it? You just talk about it? What happened in Iraq?
Mostly. You talk with some of the other patients sometimes.
Must be hard, having to dredge all that stuff up. Having to remember things that you'd rather forget.
Well, that's just it. I can't stop remembering it. And every time it comes back, how I shot that boy, it's different. It's like there's two different memories, and they both seem real.
Have you talked to Wes about any of this? Maybe he could help you clear things up, tell you which version is real.
Oh, yeah, I went over it with him, and he just keeps saying the same thing, that, that I should put it behind me, that I did what anybody would have done, that the kid threatened me, that he threatened the unit, that I had no choice.
So it's not your fault. It's terrible that a boy died, but if he had a gun...
No, that's just it. Half the time he has a gun, and half the time he doesn't.
Well, listen. If I killed a kid, I don't care what he was doing or how justified it was, I would never be the same. Gun or no gun, he's a kid. So I think it's completely normal that you feel bad and that your memory and your guilt or whatever is making you see him as this innocent little boy. But Brody, you didn't do this. The war did.
I can't believe...
What?
After what I did to you and Shane and Rex, that you still care.
Listen, I'll tell Shane that you're doing better and that he can come visit in a week or two. What do you say? I gotta get going.
Thanks for coming.
Brody, you're not alone. You've got us. And you've got Wes. Hey, sorry I'm late.
Wouldn't worry about it. I think John's probably too busy to notice anyway.
I stopped at St. Anne's on the way here, and the traffic on the way back was really bad.
What, you saw Brody?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Because I just tried calling. They said he's talking to somebody.
Probably his shrink.
How's he doing?
I don't know. I mean, I guess in some ways he's better. But I asked him if I could bring Shane by. Shane really misses him, and Brody was a little nervous about it.
Why?
You're right. He's still seeing that kid, the Iraqi boy, and it sounds like it's getting worse.
What do you mean?
Well, at first I think it was just kind of a memory, and now he says he sees the same thing, only different. At first the kid has a gun, and then he doesn't, and I told him he's just feeling guilty, and who wouldn't? But I don't know, he's so confused. Which one is real? What really happened? I don't know what's gonna happen to him if he doesn't work it out.